Hello everyone, welcome back to Z Academy. In today's video, I am going to introduce you to React, one of the most popular JavaScript libraries for building user interfaces. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced developer, React has a lot to offer. So let's dive right in. Now, before we get started, let's quickly understand what React is. React is an open source JavaScript library developed by Facebook. It provides you with an efficient way to build reusable UI components, allowing you to create dynamic and interactive user interfaces for websites quickly. So, you might be wondering why React, right? Here are a few key advantages of React. React allows you to create reusable components, which can help to save a whole lot of time and effort when building complex applications. Wait, what is reusable components? I'll get into that in a bit. Next, React is easy to learn as compared to other frameworks, as it is basically just a combination of HTML and JavaScript. Lastly, React has a large and active community. So what does this mean? Since React is an open source framework, it is largely dependent on its community to make continual improvements and bug fixes. Now, do you remember reusable components? I'll show that to you. Reusable components is basically using the same component or template over and over again. Every card here is using the same template or component, and I'll show you how powerful components are. I can easily add new cards to this group by just clicking a button like this. Let's say I do not like the color red. I can also easily change the background from red to black, and I'll show that to you. All it takes is a few seconds. I can also easily enclose the card in a new div and add a heading to it as well. And let me show that to you. There you go. It is that simple. And now, let me show you how to install React and create your first project. First, head over to the Zcademy's website in the description below. On this installation page, you'll be able to see all the steps that you need in order to install React and also create your first React application. So first, we will need to install Node.js either through the website or through the Node version manager, whichever you prefer. So I would suggest downloading through the Node.js website as it will be relatively simpler. So click on whichever operating system you're running on. For me, it is Windows. So click on that and wait for it to finish. After you have finished downloading, open it up and click Next. Accept the terms. Read through it and accept the terms. Next, next, next. And click Next and then install. And that is all you would need. Again, let's wait for it. After you're done with it, go back to the Z Academy's website and open up the command prompt for Windows and terminal for Mac. Simply copy the commands and paste it in. Again, copy the command and paste that in. This will install React and all the dependencies that it has. And finally, you'll be able to create the first React application. So you can always change this app name to whichever you want to name the folder as. For me, I'll put it as my React and hit done. And there you have it. You have finally created your first React application. Congrats. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell and hit the bell icon and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.